Right, we're at the Melbourne 4x4 show. We're here with Nick from GWorks. Now, we're doing a monster build at the show, so we're putting this vehicle together over the next 3 days. And one of the core components of it, you see we're looking a bit naked here, is we're putting a new tray on the back. Now, I've only seen these trays for the first time today. I would say I'm an amateur fabricator. Did a lot of metal work on my race cars many years ago. And I love metal work and everything, and we've got this tray, and we're going to have a look at it in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's talk first about, you know, where did this idea come from, and what made you build these things?
So, mate, like we've been building trays and canopies mainstream now for about 3.5 to 4 years. We started with a sheet metal product, and you know, through to evolution with us, we always want to have that drive to be better and produce better parts and more, you know, unique parts to us. So the tray that's actually going onto this particular vehicle here today is one of our latest products that was released earlier this year. So it's our Work and Play Pro series. It's an extrusion based tray. These are proprietary, limited to us at GWorks. So we've designed it. It took about that 18 months to actually get the dies all sorted and the first mill run through, and then a few minor tweaks from here and there, and that's kind of where you get that finished product from today. So there's a few things that we really pride ourselves on GWorks, and that's the finish of the product, and be able to take it from this vehicle to the next vehicle and so forth and so on. So very common that, you know, a customer can be $30,000 to $40,000 in electrical and a canopy setup on the back of their vehicle. Now, if you were to exchange your car every 2 years and you were to reinvest that money every 2 years, it's a lot of money over a 5-year period, 10-year period. So, you know, if you get the foundation right with the tray, and then, you know, you go from D-Max to D-Max, that might be your thing, cruiser to cruiser. If you're going those similar like vehicles, you've got the option to take the entire tray setup across and get a, you know, factory tray with your new one and swap it over, whatever it may be. Or what we do find is a lot of people will then on-sell the car with just the tray. So it's a premium product on the back. It helps with your resale value and things like that. And then they'll just order another tray, and then we'll just whack the old canopy straight on top. And then, you know, do the connections and out the door. So if you're a perfectionist, like a lot of guys in Australia are, they want to get it dialed into that perfect, that worked for me and I don't want to change from that. Being able to take your canopy from vehicle to vehicle allows you to keep that, you know, you can just pull up to camp, pop the door up, crack a beer, and off you go. Like, that's, you know, what it comes down to really. So the lighter weight product really comes from your vehicle's GVMs these days. So, you know, realistically, if you're looking at a family of 4, your modern dual cab, for example, you're going straight to a GVM if you want to start towing a 3-ton caravan. So obviously, the more we can take off that rear axle loading, the benefit comes for when you're towing and things like that. So really getting it as light and as strong as possible is always the end goal with whatever we produce. We shaved around 16 kilos out of our new tray compared to our old tray. You know, it really does come down to, for example, if you're transferring that 16 kilos to water storage, like the water storage is more beneficial for you being off-grid longer. So you'll see that there's like a track system that's actually machined into the top, but you'll notice that that's the same track that they use on the floor in the aircrafts to fix this stuff down. So you've got the ability to actually move your canopy to the back. So if you've got a big quad or something like that and you wanted to transport it and make sure your load's before the axle on the car, you can actually move it to the back, bolt it back down. So you're not actually having to drill holes or anything like that in the deck. You can literally move it to where you want to go. The industry that you're in, mate, wheels and tires, you know, how often do you see a young bloke, they go, oh, I want to get a 0 offset on that car, and it's stupidly wide, and how do you get it legal? Well, that was a big thing for us, having the adjustability in the guards to actually keep you legal. So you can bring them in when you're off-road if you want to use that sidewall on the tyre to really carry it. The other thing is, with the way we do the mounts, if your chassis is slightly out of alignment, which can happen in some vehicles, we do have adjustments within the mounts to actually get it to sit perfectly on your vehicle as well. So a 16mm bolt basically underneath here is what you can get into it. That's pretty much the only spanner you probably need to keep in your kit if you want to take a toolbox off or a mud guard or anything like that. But yeah, it's all nice and easy. You know, I'm really excited to get into this. So, and I'm really looking forward to getting your feedback about it when you're using it. So, thank you.